So welcome to Rants with Katie. So tried to do a rant video or got a little too into it, I think. I'm gonna try it again. So, rant number 1, driving. People and driving. If you have driven a car, then you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. I mean, there's so many things to get pissed off about. Nah. So, number 1, bad drivers. Just don't get in the car. Just don't do it. Don't drive. They never, when you get to those like 4-way stops and they just don't know how to freaking deal with it, everything's thrown off. You're basically screwed. Or people who don't know how to park, parallel parking downtown. It's like the worst. What? If you don't know how to drive, you don't know how to parallel park, for one, why are you parking downtown? Go find a freaking parkade where you're not going to take up half the road. Like, duh, right? But no, they wouldn't think that. They're like, no, I want to park downtown, I'm going to park here, very narrow street, suck at parallel parking. Well, let's just take 20 minutes to do it. Saw a video once, it was like, I don't know, I want to say England or something. I think they were British. And it was basically a half-hour video. This guy is recording this chick trying to parallel park. And it was like disaster. She almost got it, and then she pulled back out and just screwed it all up. And it was like, bad drivers. Just don't get in the car. Take a class until you actually feel confident in driving. Just don't get in the car. Unless you're a passenger. But don't be one of those, like, what did you call it? Backseat drivers? Yeah, backseat drivers. Don't be one of those. No one likes that either. Number 2, old people and young people. So, like, new drivers, they're just so slow. I mean, I totally understand. You're learning and all that stuff, but we got places to be. They should just go find some other island to go practice their driving on. I don't know. Just, they shouldn't. Young drivers just piss me off. Except when they're doing really good, then you're like, yeah, but then is it really a new driver in there, or is it like the parent? Then you're like, no, well, then whatever. Old people, I mean, how our driving system, tests and stuff work out. I really think old people should take a test at least like once a year. Because I mean, you get like dementia or like your eyesight changes. Just so much is happening in this span when you're starting to actually get old and your body's deteriorating a little. You're not, your peak time. You're not going to be super fast with reflexes and stuff. You're really slow at turning. I got stuck behind this old man once downtown. Again, freaking downtown. Just don't go. It sucks. And you just like 50 zone. For a good 15 minutes, I was behind this guy. No way to get around him. He was going under 20. Under 20. I was just like, crap. I'm stuck. It's where you don't want to be that, person that follows so closely behind, but it's like, just hurry up. Get the hint. Get on your butt here. Like, hurry up. There's so many times where I just want to have signs in my car. Stick it up and be all like, move your ass! It's just so slow. It's retarded. So old people should just get off the road. Take a test every year, check their eyesight. Like, get the, when you take your test to get your full license, where you have a person driving with you and they like grade you and all that stuff. Old people should get that every year. It should be like, maybe they don't pay for it, because that would suck, but it should happen every year. Because then you have like old people getting into car accidents and it's like, oh, well, it's because they didn't actually know how to drive anymore. Awkward. Number 3, there we go, I got my numbers. Jaywalkers. Okay, don't have a problem with jaywalkers. Like, my sister and I talk about this quite often. You have like, you're waiting, you're gonna jaywalk. I've been a jaywalker, whatever. Everyone does it at one point in their life. So you're gonna jaywalk, right? And so you're waiting for the traffic to go by, and you're like, okay, there's my spot, there's no cars, and it's gonna be fine to walk across. And then one freaking car decides to stop for you. And it's like, and then they get pissed at you and start honking their horns and like giving you a finger and stuff and being like, go, where'd you going? I'm stopping for you. Like, nah. It's like, dude, jaywalking, I'm gonna do it the right way. Can you not stop for me? This isn't what I was intending. Just keep going. And then it's just awkward because he's doing and you're all like, nah, and then he's like, go. Why aren't you going? And you're all like, I'm just jaywalking, don't, ugh. And then you feel like a dick and you don't go because he stopped for you and the other cars behind him are catching up and they're like, what the fuck's going on? Is there like an accident or something? What's happening? And it's just a big disaster. And it's like, if this is one dude didn't stop, all this stuff wouldn't have happened. Like, yeah. Right way to jaywalk, and it's not like we're doing it the wrong way, it's just drivers just don't get it. They're like, I'm gonna be really nice and I'm gonna stop for you. But actually, I'm being retarded right now because you were gonna jaywalk the right way and now I've just screwed everything up. Look at me, I'm an asshole. Try to be nice, and now you're the asshole. Messed up, right? Number 4, bicycles. I mean, they can be on the road, I understand, it's better than the sidewalk, because then you're like swerving in and out of people, but bicycles sometimes, I will admit, I have been that driver more than once that drives so close to the sidewalk that bicycles can't drive past. I mean, I've had this guy driving down the road, just one lane, and he's driving right in the middle of it. I'm like, I can't get around you, I can't do anything. You're not understanding the point that you need to stay close to the side of the road so cars can pass you safely without hitting you. Like, do you realize your jerk face right now? And then they go really slow too, like, bad time. And then they come out of nowhere too, like, once I was driving, stopped, and I started to go again. Next thing they know, there's like a bicycle in front of me. I was like, whoosh. When did that happen? It's like they're more superior than cars or something. I don't know. I'm totally in, like, you know, there's a bicycle in a car accident. Chances are it's going to be the car's fault. I mean, it's the car's the heavier thing, right? Makes sense. But a lot of the time it's because the bicycle was being a dick. Just be a total dick. Came out of nowhere, wasn't double checking, they have their headphones in. I've seen bikers like texting. Isn't that illegal? Is that different? Texting and driving? On a car. It's not a car, it's a bike, but I don't think they should be allowed to do that. They're not already. They're just being rebels. So, bicycles, hate them. Hate them. I have been a biker to and from work. Understand it sucks a lot. It's kind of intimidating. So you have all these big, fast cars all around you, and you're this little person on a bike going, please don't hit me. I'm scared and alone. Please don't hit me. I just want to get home safe to my cat. I don't actually have a cat. Just, you know. Anyways, number 5. Pedestrian-controlled crosswalks. This is basically going back to jaywalkers, except this is where the pedestrian is deciding to not be a jerk and actually go to a crosswalk. Awesome. So number 1 thing that is done right, they went to the crosswalk. Back to driver being an asshole. Pedestrian-controlled, driver has the green light, pedestrian's like, I'm gonna wait for my walking man to come on, and then the car decides to stop. He has a green light, I have a big hand, not going anywhere, and they start freaking out at you, and he's like, what aren't you doing? And it's like, dude, you have the green light, go, like, don't stop unless it's a red light, now you're gonna wait, and then it's gonna turn red, and then you're gonna be stuck there, like, now we're both assholes, like, how does this, no one can win. This is, we set up these systems for it to work, but everyone's all like, oh, I'm gonna be nice. You being nice, it's just you're being an asshole. Like, you just can't win. You can't win. then if you like, say, okay, well, it's one car, he stopped, or what if it's one car and then a bunch of other cars stop? So now you have all these cars stopped, and now you feel like the asshole if you don't go. It's like, well, these people have done a nice thing to let me go sooner, so I have to go. And then when you get across, they have a red light, and you're like, now I kind of feel like a dick. Like, still, now it's in red light, like, dick if I don't go, I'm a dick if I do go. You just... People driving cars. Just don't get in the car unless you know how to handle situations properly. Stop at the stop signs, go the right, line that's supposed to go at a four-way stop. Don't ever stop for jaywalkers! Just keep going. Unless they're in the middle of the road, you're gonna hit them. I mean, then they clearly didn't think that out properly. Old people just detest it more often. You're a hazard. I know you want to drive, you want to feel young still. Maybe have a car that the top folds down, have the wind blowing through your nice, thin, gray hairs, but just make sure you're sane still and not gonna, run anyone over or be too slow that you just piss everyone off. And you also have those short people that they're on the steering wheel and they can't see over and they're like, what's going on? I can't see anything. We have people that have no feet and they drive better than this. Get a booster seat or something. Please. Just people figure it out. Just driving.